Hello and welcome to this quick Minecraft tutorial with me, Groover. Now today we are going to be making up this basalt blocker, which you can see behind me. It produces a whole great big chunk of basalt, which is around about 13 by 12 by 11, I think. Basically it's big, and it's around about 1,712 items, which you can just mine up at your own convenience. You don't need to AFK here with, an XP thing. You just grab what you need when you need it. So anyway, let's get on with this. Right, and for this build you are going to need these items. You're going to need quite a lot of pistons, bit of redstone, bits and bobs. Basically the orange concrete here represents solid blocks. We've got the stained glass, which represents glass. We've got these down here, which is just like items that you don't mind throwing away. So whatever you don't care about, just a number of them. It doesn't matter. Ready supply of lava. And that is it, everything you need. Oh, and this is sand, of course. Orange sand. Not red sand, orange sand. So, first things first, you need to make a quick decision about where you want this to sit. Now, personally, I think it's going to look really cool if everything was below the ground and you just had this wall here that produced a great big wall of basalt. So, if you're going to do that, you need to place everything that we're about to do 4 blocks below the ground. So we need to do 12 blocks across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're going to quickly run some redstone straight over the top of all of that. Anywhere along this length, we're going to come out by 3, break that block, and then we're going to put in a normal piston with sand on top, redstone there, repeater there. Right, this is our pulse limiter. That's going to make sure that there's only a short pulse sent in this direction. Next up is we're going to come back by 3 blocks. Just like that. Going to have an extra block there and an extra block there. We're going to go redstone torch there and there, and then we're going to have redstone dust like this, and then we're going to have that facing into there. Okay, so you see what I've got there? That's a little clock, and this is locking it in the off position. Now next up is we want to build up our place where the dropper is going to go. Now the dropper is going to face down like this right there. And we're going to just build up glass around it because we're going to add a 5-minute timer on this. This does not need to be running all the time. So just like that, okay? Then we're going to go inside and we're going to place our wooden pressure plate right there. We're going to put a load of items in this one. Gosh. There we go, a load of pretty much anything in there. That's that. And then we're going to have a button on the top there. Now what this is going to do is when I press that, it's going to dispense an item which is going to go on the wooden pressure plate, which will unlock the clock, which will then make sure this is running. Okay, if we collect the item back up, it should all stop. Right, next is we want to place in where the stuff's going to be forming, the basalt itself. So we're going to place pistons at this level right here, all the way along this line. Then on top of that we're going to place our soil. And this is where the basalt's going to be formed. Now on this side we're going to place the lava, and on this side we're going to place the blue ice. So we're going to come up by 1 with the blue ice like this, and then just run that in a line all the way down here. Next is we need to be able to place the lava in a safe way. So just to be sure, we're going to sort of build up a little capsule right here, which is going to capture all of the lava in it nice and safe. There we go. Now next is you want to fill all of this up with lava. Now that we've done that, we need to create the wall which is going to push the blocks forward. So we're going to come to this level here, facing in this direction, and we're going to be placing in pistons all the way across here, just normal pistons. And then we're going to go up by 11 pistons, including this one. Now one thing that I just remembered and noticed is that this repeater needs to be on full tick, so 4 full ticks. Okay, just like that. Okay, do not forget that. That will make things a lot easier for you. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we need to go ahead and fill all of this in with pistons from there to there. Right, so that is what you should now have. Now that gives you an idea of where the block is going to be coming out from in this direction. Now we need to come around the back here, And we're going to start placing in some lines where the redstone's going to go. We're going to go across like this on every other block. Now if we've done everything right, we should have the glass right here. Now we need to go across and cover all of this with redstone. Right, next we want to grab our glass and we're going to come out like this, and we're going to build this little comb kind of thing that's going to go all the way up to this level. Okay, I'll just show you exactly what it's meant to look like, and then you can copy along and make it look just like so. So, just like that. So it goes out by 2 and it's sort of stair-stepping all the way. Now, this side of it needs to be glass, this can be solid blocks, it doesn't matter, but this bit needs to be glass. Now, if you've done that already, it's repeater time on each one of these ones facing into the line that's going into the back. Oh, we didn't go down far enough. We need to go down one more. Right there, like that. Okay? And then after that, redstone all the way up here. Now, in fact, you can save this one. You don't need a repeater there because redstone will do. Now next we're going to build up the system which is going to make sure that when the blocks are up here it's going to get pushed out. So I'm going to place a temporary full block right there, and then I'm going to come underneath it and place in some blocks there. That can come out, and then we're going to have a torch there and a repeater right there. So that's going to handle the power. So there's going to be power when there's a full block there, there's going to be power going into it. Next is we're going to have a piston, sticky piston right here like that with a full block on the face. Okay, and then we're going to come up like this and out a little bit and do exactly the same again. Now you can kind of see what's going to happen when this one gets powered. It's going to push out, it's going to create a circuit there which is going to create a push there. Okay, and that is it, done. That is everything you need to do. Let's go and switch it on, and it's going to run for 5 minutes because of this timer, and that is going to be more than enough to fill all of this up. And there you go, that was a super quick, super simple tutorial for making a basalt blocker, which is going to give you a 12 by 13 by 12 block of basalt to chip away at whenever you like. You don't have to AFK at this thing, it'll just produce it and you can go and basically harvest it whenever you want. So there we go, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you did, of course, please do leave a like, and if you want to see some more, drop me a subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye!